books for our car ride on our trip.
Where?
We're going on a trip today.
Where?
Today at Casey's house.
For real?
Well, hey everybody, we are headed out for the weekend on a small trip, and so I just thought I'd take you along and just kind of show you some of the highlights. So you already saw that we were kind of playing in the floor this morning, and that's when I told them that we were going on a weekend trip. So we are going to stay with my sister. It's a very short trip, but we're just going to make the most of it. We're going to a Durham Bulls baseball game, and we're going to just do some fun things while we're there. We're going to eat at some good places, and then we're going to come back for a couple of local things here, so I'll take you along for that too. I had planned to go to the thrift store this morning and the library so they could get some new reads and maybe some new DVDs for their portable DVD players. We got those a couple Christmases ago, and we only pull them out when we're going on longer car rides or yard sale mornings. But we didn't actually have time to make it to the library because the thrift store was so good today. And I actually got several clothing items for me, so I want to show you what I got. All right, I hope to be able to try these on for you. I don't know if that'll happen in this video or not. If it does, then that'll just be a nice treat. But my total spent today was $22.47. And I got 2 dresses, I got 3 tops, and 2 pairs of shorts. So let me just show you what I got. Also, I got something for Andy that I'll show you. Okay, so this is a dress. I don't know this brand name. I really don't. You'll have to let me know. I thought that this might be, like, since it says Sono, like maybe it's a brand, like a sub-brand of Sonoma. I don't know. But anyway, it is just this dress that's kind of a khaki color. It's got a cinch here. I was hoping that it had pockets, and it doesn't, but it's still a really nice quality dress. So I went ahead and got that. Also, our VBS this year is like many VBSs. It's a very like outdoors jungle theme. So honestly, I think I could probably wear that, you know, for VBS too, and kind of have that like safari look. The second dress is just this sort of waffle weave. Again, it's kind of in a tan color, but I have a sleep dress that is a gray, and I like this better, so I'm gonna just 1-for-1 change it out. The brand on this one I also don't recognize. It's called Wish List, so you'll have to let me know if you're familiar with the Wish List brand. And sorry if you hear a noise, the kids are playing in the other room. I came across this wrap shirt. It is an Old Navy shirt, and actually I think I'm gonna wear this next week for the 4th of July. So it's a blend of linen and what is it? Linen, rayon, and viscose, and cotton. So it's a blend of all of those things. So anyway, I'm hoping that that will be a good choice, and I'll probably pair it with one of the pairs of pants that I'll show you in just a second. I also got this beautiful 9 West top. It's not showing up true to color on camera. It's more of a, I don't want to say a Kelly green. Let me see if I can adjust my settings here. It's still just not picking up quite true on camera. Maybe I can try it on for you. It's showing up paler on camera, but it's a little more vibrant in person. It is 100% cotton, and it's got where you can put up the sleeves and then you can button them there if you want to. And it's a little oversized, but I think this could be a great shirt. I think it could work as a bathing suit cover up, and it is 9 West brand. The last one I got is a little tank top. It is Jones & Co. Jones, New York. And it's just a little simple striped tank top. This is a blend. It's got some sort of elasticy, stretchy type fabric. Let's see. This is a blend of modal, polyester, and spandex elastane. So definitely stretchy, and I just thought it'd be good to add another comfy tank top in the mix. This is what I was most excited about. I really don't have a good pair of white shorts anymore, and I found 2, and they're both Old Navy. They're both my size. I was just so excited, and I thought, do I get them both? And for the price, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get them both. So this is the Old Navy boyfriend short. I actually have some Old Navy boyfriend pants that I really like how they fit. And then these are, I don't know if it says the cut of these. I don't think it says the cut of these, but these are again just an Old Navy. And I was so pleased to find both of these pairs. So that's what I got for myself. All right, and then here's the last thing. This is a dress that I found for Andy, and it still has the tags on it, and it's just so sweet and dainty. She loves unicorns, and it was still obviously new with the tag on it, and it was $3, and I just couldn't pass it up. I just thought it was really sweet. All right, so I'm going to heat up some lunch for everybody. We're gonna be eating out a lot this weekend, so I thought if we could eat lunch here and save ourselves the money, then we'll do that. We're having lots of bickering today, so saying a prayer that will subside a little bit.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Ellie girl. Hey. Well, hey everybody, it is the next day. It's Saturday. I really didn't have a good chance to pull out the camera and talk yesterday, but you got to see some of the highlights of the day. The drive up was a little difficult. Nothing bad, but my car is having some kind of major issues right now, so I'm driving my husband's car, and we were about an hour into the drive, and a notification popped up, and it was the low tire pressure notification. So long story short, I was able to get to a Sheetz gas station, and they had like an air machine there that was free. And it was the kind where you're supposed to just be able to type in how many PSI you want and then put it on your tire, and it reads where you are and pumps you up to that level. Either I was using it incorrectly, which is a possibility, or it just was not working properly, because I was holding it on for a significant amount of time and it would go up maybe 1 PSI. And when I'd put it on the tires, which didn't look slack, it was reading in the mid-20s. And so I would, again, put it on there and it would take a long time to pump up. So I found that Brandon did have a tire gauge in here, and when I would put it on, the reading on that was different than the machine. And I thought, I'm afraid I'm going to overfill these tires. So I ended up just defaulting to what our pressure gauge said. And then if it needed a bit of air, then I would put the hose on and then check it shortly. So anyway, we made it here. We went to the game, and I did a vlog in, I think, April, when we had gone to a different ball field to watch a different minor league game. And I just talked about how expensive the food is. And going in, if you don't eat beforehand, it's going to be expensive. They don't allow you to take outside food or drinks in. But the kids each wanted a Powerade. Andy wanted a pretzel and a Powerade, and Abram was like, I just want a Powerade. So Casey and I went to Chick-fil-A. We got spicy chicken sandwiches. There was a little like grab and go, like self-checkout area there. So they didn't have Powerade, but they had Gatorade, and then they had Gatorade Propel. And the kids said, oh, I want Propel. And I thought, it's going to be expensive, but we'll just, let them get what they want. This is a special occasion. I am embarrassed at how much I paid for the Propel. The two Propels together, just two of them, were like $15. They were like $7 and some change a piece. I can't believe I paid that much for them. And then we were talking about it after the fact, not just the pricing, but then the tipping at some of these places. So this is a grab and go place. I opened the cooler and got the drink myself. I checked out for it by myself. I'm doing the kiosk. And then it's like, do you want to tip? And I'm like, who am I tipping? What am I tipping for? So I did not tip for my 2 Propels for $15. Anyway, the kids had a great time and they were like, oh, Mommy, this is delicious. I was like, I know that they got the strawberry kiwi. It's a really good flavor. So we had a great time. Like last time, Andy started asking about the 3rd inning, when fireworks were going to be. And it was a great fireworks show. In fact, at the very end, we had to squint because it was so bright because it's the finale. So they're doing all of these in a row. But everybody's doing good this morning. We had breakfast. Casey went to a local croissant. Do you call it a croissantery? A croissant place. And they have themed croissants every month. And when we came to visit last time, we had tried a couple of things and she wanted us to try this egg Danish and they were sold out. So this morning she got there when it opened and placed her order and then was able to come home. And so we got the egg Danish and it is like an open croissant that has an egg baked in it, but then underneath the egg is like a caramelized onion jam. It was very good. And then she got one of the monthly like seasonal specials and it was called the NC's Finest. We live in North Carolina. So this was a croissant knot and in the middle it had pimento cheese and then on top was a hot honey that had like pepper flakes in it. And it was really good. So we kind of, split those up amongst everybody and that was really good. So everybody's broken away to kind of do their own thing. Casey is knitting with Andy. Crocheting. Casey knits and crochets. Actually, I'm going to put her Instagram handle here if you want to go and follow her and just see her creations. She makes blankets and clothing items and little animals, and right now it's not something that she does to sell, it's just something that she does for her own enjoyment. But she has made animals for my kids and all the nieces and nephews. She's made every kid a baby blanket. She's made herself sweaters. I just marvel at what she does. She's incredible. Abram is gone with his uncle and they are playing baseball and doing stuff this morning before it gets too hot, and it's creeping up now. It's getting warm. And I am at Target. So anyway, I've rambled too long at this point. Long story short, I need a new pair of sunglasses. I've had some version of this style of sunglasses, pretty much this exact pair. I think I've rebought this pair like 4 times from Walmart. But the tortoiseshell coating is starting to come off, I think just from the heat, and then they are pretty badly scratched. But I like the shape of them for my face shape. So I don't have to get this exact shape, but it is one that I like. So I'm at Target now. If I don't find anything here, there's a couple other stores in the area. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. While I was in Target, I also browsed the shoe aisle. I thought that these little kind of woven rattan looking ones were so cute. And also I've wanted a pair of Birkenstocks, so I just tried on their version just to kind of see what they were like. I really ended up liking both of those pairs of shoes. I didn't buy either one, but I liked them both. Eventually I'm going to get a new kind of slip-on sandal, so I tried those on, but I didn't care for the material. After that, I moved on to sunglasses. All right, so I got 2 different pairs of glasses. I got one at Target and I got one at Old Navy. I ended up spending $15. Yeah, so by the time I ended up paying tax, it was like $16 per pair. So I learned a couple things about myself, which I knew, but I really like what I like. I like tortoiseshell when it comes to sunglasses, and I like a very certain shape. And also, I don't like the ones that have the little nose pieces. That are the plastic pieces, but then the frame is metal, because then when you pull them up, they get stuck in your hair. And I also don't find them to be that comfortable on my nose. So I really prefer an all plastic pair, and that's just kind of what I go with. So I got 2 different shapes. This is the one that I got from Target. Very similar in shape, not exactly, but very similar in shape to my usual pair. And then I had a pair years ago that I actually found at, I think, Dollar Tree. but I'm pretty sure they were black. And so I found a pair in that shape in black at Old Navy, and I thought, I hope they have a tortoise shell. They're different, but I really think they're fun. So this is the other pair that I got. Again, very similar shape. It's just this part up here that's different. So that's 2 new pairs of glasses. I am going to keep like a sock in my bag that I can put them in. Casey actually said she might like knit or crochet something for me, which that would be very cool too. So I have my 2 pairs of sunglasses, and I am going to take care of them and not just throw them in my bag. I feel very cool in these, which is not normally like a style word for me, but these feel cool, like not in a trendy way, but just in a those are cool way. So I'm gonna wear these today. Hey you guys, so we are back home. It was such a great weekend. The game was great, our time with family was great, and then we got to see the symphony and the fireworks. So we actually had 2 nights worth of fireworks in a row, and it was so much fun. The symphony was definitely hot until the sun went down, but it was okay, we made it through. So I came home and I got all of the clothes clean. I washed everything that I got from that thrift haul, and I just wanted to do a little try on for you real quick. All right, so here's that first dress that I told you about that was like the Sono brand. I really love it. I think that it is a good length. I think it feels classic, and it's one of those dresses that feels very easy and breezy to wear. It's very comfortable, but I think it still feels put together, and I don't know, I like the way that it feels. This is the one that I mentioned is probably going to be a sleep dress. So I think it could work as, a t-shirt dress to wear around, but I think it's just going to be a lounge at home dress for me. This gray one that I'm showing you is the one that I had already, and I'm just going to swap one in and one out, and I'm going to send that one to the thrift store. I've had it for quite a while. So this is the sleep dress. All right, now there are 2 pieces to this outfit that I thrifted. The one is this 9 West top. It is showing up a little truer to color in this camera shot here. But then the other thing is the first pair of Old Navy shorts. So these are the boyfriend shorts. They are a little bit longer than the other ones, and I really love them. All right, and then again, 2 pieces here in this last outfit. The first is this Old Navy wrap shirt, and the second is this pair of Old Navy white shorts. So this is the second pair, and they feature kind of a rolled cuff at the bottom. I'm so happy to be able to add these pieces to my closet, and I know I will get a lot of use out of them this summer. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be talking to you soon.